Hey everybody, it's Robot here from Vespa Motorsport here in San Diego, California, also known as scooterwest.com for all things Vespa here in North America. Check out our web store. What do I got here? Oh, this is my own bike, that's right. It was my robot bike. I'd like to say it's 100% complete, but it's not. I still got more to do to it. But I want to show you where I have it. Obviously I have it to a point where I'm riding around, got a lot of the accessories that I want on it, but there's still some little custom touches that I still want to do. I'm not going to tell you about them right now, but I want to show you the progress of what it looks like in this 94% complete status. So starting with the handlebars, this is kind of my favorite area of the scooter. It's got the most techie little things going on it. Everything from the circuitry that since the narrow pinstriped onto the handlebars, got my awesome Pro Grip motocross grips, the light up buttons, the SIP speedometer. It's got quite a bit more functionality compared to the stock speedometer. Not quite as much as the new GTS Super Tech or the Sprint or Primavera Sport. But very cool upgrade, very easy to install, plug and play. There's only one wire that you need to run to your ignition coil or even to the CDI box, ECU or whatever you want to call it, that's behind the leg shield for your tachometer. It's got quite a few functions that you can set up on it. You can change the color, pretty awesome speedometer. Pretty excited that SIP has come out with that. The part number for that is available both in black and silver. Moving on to the mirrors. This is a new item that we just started carrying. It's by another high-end company, much like Rizoma, PUIG, out of Spain, Barcelona, Spain. They make some really, really cool windshields for motorcycles, not much for the scooters. But these mirrors happen to work really, really good with the scooters. They come with all the different adapters, you know, for threading into both reverse thread and standard thread, 8mm and 10mm mounts. You can easily reuse the rubber caps to kind of finish off the scooter, so it looks pretty nice once you install them because they got a round stem that protrudes out of the perch. Most of the aftermarket mirrors, they don't really work that well with the scooters, but these work really nice and they look pretty techy. And in fact, they say PUIG high-tech parts, kind of like that. Maybe that's why I bought them. But also the heads, I think I stated in the last video, they similar shape to the Sprint headlight. Super cool black mirrors, the left and right part number. They're special order. We can get them in about 1 day. You can give the parts guys a call if you want those. Custom painted the brow and the headlight bezel. The LED headlight, we do have that on our web store. The levers, I have MG Biketec levers on here. They work pretty good. Originally they were for the GTS. You'll see the part number in there. I do like the adjustability on them. I have to admit, I think I like some of the other ones better. Moving on down to the leg shield, you see the robot here. I do have a titanium gray horn cover from the newer style Sprint and Primavera. It's a much more blocky style horn cover. This one is reminiscent of the 946, so it's more kind of soft shape. I want to put the titanium one in there, we'll break it up. It kind of looked like an appendage of his arm, having the horn cover in the titanium gray. Excited to put that part on there, don't have it yet. Moving on to the fender, of course all the carried over fun artwork on the front fender. Michelin Power Piers on the front, they're a dual compound tire. Haven't detailed the bike. You see they still got a little bit of the tire mounting snot on there. But more important, it's got the Zaloni and Brembo front brake caliper setup. I'll list all the part numbers that you'll need to install this. It's a little bit of a tricky install. You'll need some special hardware. You'll need to fiddle with things. They take quite a bit of work to get bled. Got the Melosi Paoli shock for the older style front suspension that I personally like better. It looks cooler. It's very unique. It's kind of cool that it was only 2015 through 2017. This bike's a 2016, so it's got that style. Got the Zaloni fork cover that's kind of reminiscent of the old Vespas. Stock Sprint wheels. I like those quite a bit. I know it's kind of conservative. There's lots of really, really cool wheels out there, but I just like that style, so I just stuck with it. Real edgy style, you know, and powder coat that titanium gray. All the trim, it's all been painted titanium gray. Moving on to the back, engine's got the full Melosi 183 upgrades. It's got the Melosi MHR replica pipe. They have a MHR team of the Sprint 150s. They're all tricked out. This pipe only works with the iJet motors, so I think it's 2017, 2018, 2019 later that uses the larger O2 sensor. I have a special O2 sensor. I have a wide band O2 sensor in there along with a controller, so I can fine tune the closed loop fueling. So the bike doesn't pop that much. It idles really nice because I have it running a little richer than you normally would. Got the European taillight that I painted the bezel gray, showed you in the previous video. It's got LEDs in there, they're pretty cool. You know, again, with the module, it controls all the lights. Works out pretty nice. Belt covers custom powder coated, painted the center cap orange. Got the rear disc brake, which is unique to a Sprint. Sprint's never had the rear disc brake. It's all carryover parts from the Vespa 946. Pretty straightforward, simple install actually. It worked pretty good. The hardest part was modifying the handlebars to accept the master cylinder. All 946 parts. It's got the Melosi wave rotor, Melosi rear shock. The brake hose is just straight from a GTS. Fits perfect. No trimming, no nothing. Easy install. And you're wondering what that red puck is down below. That is the polyurethane engine mount. Makes the engine a lot more solid inside the frame and the engine mount. There's less flex. So unfortunately you end up with more vibration through the scooter, but it handles a little bit better. You have less flex of the rear suspension side to side. And you see the part number for that. The Sprint Sport seat. This is a factory seat. I wanted this style seat. It's got the fastback look to it. The white piping I don't really like. I don't like the white stitching. I don't like the conservative upholstery, but it's a nice sporty seat. We have these available. This is the way it looks if you buy it out of the box. Pretty inexpensive seat, especially if you're just, you know, changing out your seat. You mostly ride solo on your Vespa. I'm gonna get this reupholstered. I have some really cool ideas I'll share with you in a later video. I'm also gonna get rid of this little plastic area where the grab rail would have normally cleared for the seat. I'm gonna fill that in. So when it gets reupholstered, the upholstery is just gonna cut right in there. It's gonna be the same shaped seat because I like the style of it, but just a lot more sophistication when it comes to the upholstery. Better materials, stuff that matches the scooter better, such as orange piping, some other fun stuff. I have some ideas. Excited to get that over to the upholstery shop. Got to do a little bit of tuning on it, but so far it's come together pretty good, and I've ridden it nearly 100 miles just to shake it down. No real problems with it, just some fine adjustments I want to do, and I was pretty excited to finish it up. Until next time, it's the Robot here, Vespa Motorsport, scooterwest.com here in San Diego. Check out our web shop. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Vespa Motorsport. Follow me, Robot Vespa. Subscribe to your channel. Look for other videos, Robots Custom Vespa, and you'll see the other parts of this video. That have been going well over 2 years is when I started this bike. Later.